You know what's more important than gardening? Is actually teaching your kids, how to do a little bit of the things. Because truth is that what happens if we can't do it anymore? I was thinking about that. I met so many people that are like vaults filled with knowledge, like fountains of knowledge. And then I see their children and I wonder what happened, where was the disconnect? And I realized that we know so much, but the hardest thing is figuring out a way to share what we know. And many times, trying to share that knowledge with your children is extremely hard. Whether they be rebellious or whether they be little know-it-alls, we have to find a way. Because what happens is all of that knowledge is lost with you. All of those remedies, all of those recipes, all of that wealth stored in your mind disappears the day your soul leaves your body. And those loved ones you leave behind will definitely be lost. So we actually do this not for us. We actually learn and research for them. We actually learn as much as we can for them. A child can take a 30-minute task and actually turn it into a 3-hour task. And at that time, it doesn't really seem as though you're winning. Matter of fact, it seems as though you're losing. You're losing time, you're losing energy. But in the end, that 3 hours come back to you fourfold. Because when you can't do it, when you can't go out there and water those plants, they can. When you don't have the energy to get up and go check on your farm, they can. That time you put in, mama, is not lost. That time you put in is not lost. It's actually stored up. It's actually stored up. Waiting to be released in its due time. I actually want you to think about this. You know everything, right? You know what your trees need. You know what the soil needs. You know everything. What happens in the event of an untimely death? What happens to your family? The world will consume them because they can't take care of themselves. So we must remember that we are in the world, but not of the world. Our job is to transfer the wisdom and the knowledge and the understanding that God has given us to the next generation. Our job is to make certain that God's love lives on. And of course, we're physical bodies as well. So in order for God's love to live on, our children must live on. The children that we've taught that love must know how to live, must know how to protect themselves. And how can they know that unless we teach them? I pray for you, and you pray for me. And together, I really believe you and I, we can make a difference. Take care of yourself. And as always, grow, grow, grow. Peace.